Hello and welcome to Speak French Fast Academy. Welcome to today's lesson on the verb aller. The verb aller is one of the eight most important verbs in French, and we are going to learn how we can use this verb today to form a lot of sentences. Wow, I am going to, are you going to, where are you going to? I mean, so many things you can say, so many creativity you can express, so much creativity you can express with the verb aller. So let's learn the conjugation. Je vais, répétez après moi. Je vais, je vais, je ne vais pas, je ne vais pas. Tu vas, tu vas, tu ne vas pas, tu ne vas pas. Il va, il ne va pas. Elle va, elle ne va pas. Nous allons, nous allons. Nous n'allons pas, nous n'allons pas. On va, on va. On ne va pas, on ne va pas. Vous allez, vous allez. Vous n'allez pas, vous n'allez pas. Ils vont, ils vont. Ils ne vont pas, ils ne vont pas. Elles vont, elles vont. Elles ne vont pas. So we have a lot to cover today. But the first thing we are going to learn using the verb to be is to ask, where are you going to? How do we ask someone, where are you going to? You already know that where means who. So we're going to ask, where are you going to? And give positive and negative responses using the verb aller plus places. So where means who. And obviously you know that you go or you are going is vous allez, right? Vous allez. So, vous allez où? Where are you going to? Vous allez où? Or tu vas où? Tu vas où? That's for the informal. Then, vous allez où? Where are you going to? And the response here is je vais à l'église. I'm going to church. Je ne vais pas à l'église. I'm not going to church. So we have a list of adverbs of places. We want you to, the same way I've given this sentence now, let's form the sentence around these adverbs of places. Vous allez où? And each time repeat vous allez où. Tu vas où. There's a reason you must repeat so that it sinks into the infinite part of your subconscious mind, or the infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind. So we've done number one. Let's go to number two, which is à la maison. Okay? Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais à la maison. Keep repeating after me. Je ne vais pas à la maison. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Where are you going? Je vais à l'école. I'm going to school. Je ne vais pas à l'école. I'm not going to school. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais en classe. I'm going to class. Je ne vais pas en classe. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? There's a reason you're repeating. Guys, I could have just repeated vous allez où, tu vas où once. Repeating it like 30 times in this class is going to make it stick, that the next time you want to think of where are you going to, or when someone says it, you will not doubt what they're saying. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais au marché. Je ne vais pas au marché. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais à la banque. Je ne vais pas à la banque. All right, so let's, again, with the same vocabularies that we have just learned, okay? And actually, this is the remaining vocabularies here. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais en réunion. Je ne vais pas en réunion. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais au bureau. Je ne vais pas au bureau. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais à la bibliothèque. Je ne vais pas à la bibliothèque. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais au parc. Je ne vais pas au parc. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais au cinéma. Je ne vais pas au cinéma. OK? Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais à la salle de gym ou je vais au restaurant. Je ne vais pas au restaurant. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais à l'aéroport. Je ne vais pas à l'aéroport. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais à la gare. Je ne vais pas à la gare. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais au stade. You can even pause this video so that you can be ahead of me and I become the one repeating after you. Just so you can prove it to yourself that you're really very smart, you've gotten this. Je vais au stade. Je ne vais pas au stade. Vous allez où? Tu vas où? Je vais au supermarché. Je ne vais pas au supermarché. Okay, next, we are going to use with the same vocabulary we just learned, we're going to ask the questions, are you going to plus place? And try to respond both in positive and negative. Like we just give you adverbs of places, right? For example, earlier on we asked, where are you going to? But now we're going to mention the name of the place. For example, are you going to the church? So when someone is trying to ask you, you're trying to ask somebody, are you going to the church? What do you say? Vous allez you say allez-vous à l'église? Obviously, you can say vous allez à l'église. But remember what I taught you that with the verb, you can already determine how to ask a question, especially with the modal auxiliaries and aller as well. Like pouvoir becomes pouvez-vous, can you? Savoir becomes savez-vous, do you know? Avoir becomes avez-vous, do you have? You just put whatever you're asking for in front of all of these things. It's the same way allez-vous is. Allez-vous, the verb is aller. So once you say allez-vous, it means are you going or do you go? Then put whatever. Allez-vous à l'église? So next time you want to use the verb go, just think of aller first. Then put whatever else you want to put. Aller, and then vous. Allez-vous à l'église? Are you going to church? Yes, I'm going to church. Oui, je vais à l'église. Non, je ne vais pas à l'église. All right, so let's look at the examples over there. Allez-vous à la maison? Are you going home? Tu vas à la maison? Are you going home? Oui, je vais à la maison. Non, je ne vais pas à la maison. Repeat after me. If you don't repeat, the day you try to say, you hear yourself saying je ne vais pas. When is je ne vais pas? Because you don't repeat. Allez-vous à l'école? Oui, je vais à l'école. Non, je ne vais pas à l'école. Allez-vous en classe? Oui, je vais en classe. Non, je ne vais pas en classe. Allez-vous au travail? Oui. Tu vas au travail? Oui, je vais au travail. Non, je ne vais pas au travail. Allez-vous à la plage? Oui, tu vas à la plage? Oui, je vais à la plage. Non, je ne vais pas à la plage. Allez-vous au parc? Tu vas au parc? Oui, je vais au parc. Non, je ne vais pas au parc. Allez-vous au cinéma? Tu vas au cinéma? Oui, je vais au cinéma. Non, je ne vais pas au cinéma. Allez-vous à la salle de gym? Tu vas à la salle de gym? Non, oui, je vais à la salle de gym. Non, je ne vais pas à la salle de gym. You can pause this video and continue till the end with au restaurant, au musée, à l'aéroport, à la gare, au stade, and au supermarché. But the next exercise is how we can combine the verb aller with pour. I decided to add this expression because it's so important. We use it all the time. Now, note that pour, ordinary normal circumstances means for. For example, c'est pour moi. C'est pour moi, it's for me. So pour normally is for. All right. It also means in order to, but sometimes it also means to, especially when it is used with the verb aller like this. Pour is used a lot in French with the verb aller to give the reason we are going to a certain place. So I'm going here for what? In English, preposition we use to give this kind of reason is to. For example, I'm going to the market to buy food. To buy food. I'm giving the reason why am I going to the market to buy food. I'm going to church to pray. I'm going home to sleep. But in French, that to that gives a reason is pour. All right. So whenever you see this kind of pour, do not translate it as for, but instead as to. Let me give you an example in case this is still confusing. So, these examples you're going to give can perfectly answer to the question, pourquoi allez-vous au restaurant? So, this is an example, right? Pourquoi allez-vous au restaurant? What does that mean? Pourquoi means why. Pourquoi allez-vous au restaurant? Allez-vous au restaurant? Are you going to the restaurant? Now, when you add pourquoi, it means why are you going to the restaurant? So, you say, je vais au restaurant. I'm going to the restaurant. Why? You're about to give a reason why you're going there. Pour manger. This is what we mean by this pour is translated to in English because you would say, I'm going to the restaurant to eat. But in French, it is pour when you want to give a reason, and the pour is followed by the verb that articulates the action you want to make. So in this case, je vais au restaurant pour manger. Okay? Number two, où allez-vous? Where are you going to? Okay? Je vais au stade. I'm going to the stadium. Why? Pour regarder un match de foot. To watch a football match. Do you understand? So let's check out the examples below. They can all be perfect responses to the question, vous allez où? Where are you going to? Or tu vas où? Okay. Note again how all the pour are followed by the full form of the verbs and they are not conjugated. So look at this. Je vais à la bibliothèque pour emprunter des livres. I'm going to the library to borrow books. Okay, look at how the pour there introduces why they are going to the library. Je vais à la plage pour me promener. I'm going to the beach. Why? To take a walk, pour me promener. Je vais au parc. Why? Pour faire du sport, to do sports. Je vais à l'école. Why? Pour suivre les cours. Okay? Je vais au cinéma. Pourquoi? Pour regarder un film. I'm going to the cinema to watch a movie. Je vais à la salle de gym. Pourquoi? Which means why? Pour m'entraîner, to work out. Je vais au restaurant. Pourquoi? Pour dîner avec des amis, to dine with friends. Je vais à la piscine. Pourquoi? Pour nager, to swim. I'm going to the swimming pool to swim. Je vais à la poste. Pourquoi? Pour envoyer un colis. Je vais à la boulangerie. Why? I'm going to the bakery. Why? Pour acheter du pain frais, to buy fresh bread. Je vais à la pharmacie. Pourquoi? Why? Pour acheter des médicaments, to buy drugs. Je vais à la gare, to the post, to the train. Why? Pour prendre le train, to catch a train. Je vais au marché pour acheter des fruits et légumes. All right, and so on and so forth. I believe you have understood this particular concept. So finally, one last thing. Do you know that you can combine the verb aller with other verbs? It is so simple, guys. And if you learn this, you can literally form hundreds of sentences. Now, before you see these examples, remember the rule. You can't conjugate two verbs simultaneously or side by side. All right, you can't conjugate both of them. You can only conjugate the first verb. The second verb will be in the full form. Let's look at the examples that we are about to have now. Je vais, so I said you can combine the verb aller with other verbs. In this case, we are combining the verb aller with manger. So this is I am going to. Remember when you say je vais, it means both I go and I am going to. All right. So je vais manger une pomme. I am going to eat an apple. So you can combine this. Je vais, you can say je vais manger. I want to eat. I'm going to eat. Je vais parler. I'm going to speak. Je vais danser. I'm going to dance. Je vais appeler demain. I'm going to call tomorrow. Je vais. You can combine the verb aller with a lot of verbs, just like the modal auxiliaries. Je vais regarder un film. I'm going to watch a movie. Je vais boire du café. This is also even a future tense. This also means will. So when I say je vais lire un livre, it means I will. It means both. I'm going to read a book. I read a book, and also I will read a book. So when I say je vais boire du café, it means I'm going to drink coffee. It also means I will drink coffee. All right. Je vais étudier les mathématiques. I'm going to study mathematics. All right. Je vais prendre une photo. I'm going to take a picture. Can you see now we are combining avoir, aller and prendre. Je vais écrire une lettre. I'm going to write a letter. We're combining the verb to aller and écrire, to write. Je vais acheter des fruits. I'm going to buy fruits. So I will buy fruits or I buy fruits. Je vais jouer du piano. I'm going to play piano. Je vais dessiner un arbre. I'm going to draw a tree. Je vais cuisiner un gâteau. I'm going to cook a cake. Je vais parler anglais. I'm going to speak English. Je vais visiter un musée. I'm going to visit a museum. Okay? Je vais regarder la télévision. Are you seeing the combination? So many verbs. Regarder, promener, nettoyer. Okay, je vais regarder la télévision. Just say je vais. I'm going to put whatever that explains what you want to go and do. All right. Je vais prendre un taxi. I'm going to take a taxi. Je vais aider mon frère. I'm going to help my brother. Je vais conduire ma voiture. I'm going to drive my car. So many examples. Je vais acheter un cadeau. Je vais jouer au football. I'm going to play football. Je vais faire du vélo. I'm going to ride a bike. Je vais visiter Paris. I'm going to visit Paris. And je vais écouter un podcast. I'm going to listen to a podcast. So, for your task 3 video for today's lesson, do a video without reading from anywhere of you asking 10 questions with the verb using vous and tu and responding to each question in a positive and negative, just like we did in the previous exercise. But this is an example to guide you, right? There are 2 examples here, I think. For instance, so allez-vous au marché? You ask in the vous form first. Allez-vous au marché using the verb aller. Are you going to the market? And then the to form would be tu vas au marché. All right. Are you going to the market? The response would be oui, je vais au marché. I'm going to the market. Non, je ne vais pas au marché. I'm not going to the market. Second example, allez-vous à la maison? In fact, you can come back here and pick the places you can combine the verb être with. All right. You can come back a little bit in your video and you can use all of this. Allez-vous en réunion, allez-vous au travail, allez-vous au bureau, allez-vous à la bibliothèque, and then you can help you pick what you can use for your assignment. Okay, but let's get back. All right. So, allez-vous à la maison? Vas-tu à la maison? Tu vas à la maison? Oui, je vais à la maison. No, je ne vais pas à la maison. The most important thing is that you're going to do this assignment without reading from somewhere because you would have so memorized it that everything has stuck and you can now going forward know how to ask questions and answer with the verb aller. Merci beaucoup.